And a good morning again. So fortunate to be diving again today. Yeah, we had a nice Wednesday dive. Just finished editing that video this morning and uploading. So, and then me and Evan decided to come and have a look quickly at our little spot. And when we got here, we're not sure what the visit is going to be like, but when we got here, there is no surf to speak of, so it's going to be an easy entry. And then we're gonna go and look and see if we can maybe find a quick cracker. Yeah, nice short dive again. Boat is still in for repairs, so we'll probably get the boat back next week, and then we'll start doing some summer deep sea diving and getting everything ready for the yellowtail season. Yeah, so very nice. No surf to speak of. It is low tide at the moment, so we're not sure if we're gonna see any cracker or get any cracker. But it's still better than lying in bed. Quickly gonna suit up, and hopefully we'll see you in the water, and maybe I can show you some fish after the dive. Just got out of the water, and I'm a little bit lost for words at the moment, but I am going to try my best to tell the story of what just happened. Yeah, okay, so me and Evie went into the water, and around about my third or fourth dive found a beautiful cracker, probably about 13-14 k's. So peaceful, shot it. Didn't know I was in the water, swam right past me and placed the shot, got it on my stringer. Very excited about my PB cracker that I shot, and that was basically it for the day. I decided I wasn't going to shoot any more fish. Even if I saw another cracker, I wasn't going to shoot it. I got my one fish for the day, and I continued diving, and Evie continued diving, showed the cracker to Evie, and then we continued diving. And all of a sudden, around about 20 minutes into my dive, I saw a suspicious piece of tail and immediately I recognized the tail, but I was a little bit didn't want to believe it, and then it turned on me. So then I realized, okay, shit, this is a great white, and it was circling me. Probably circled me about 5 or 6 times. So yeah, luckily my heart was pounding. I could feel my heart pounding in my chest, but I wasn't panicking yet. So I was worried about Evan, and not knowing that it was a white. Evan was about 50 meters away from me at that stage, and I wanted to start screaming to him or shouting to him and tell him, listen here, there's a white in the water, but I couldn't take my eyes off the white because it was still circling me. If I remember correctly, I tried to poke it once, but it was a little bit too far, and then the second time it came in close, and then I did poke it. Went back, went away a little bit further, and then it came back again. A couple of times it came straight towards me. Yeah, I must say, not a nice feeling looking a great white in those black eyes. Not a nice feeling at all. And then eventually, when he did swim away a little bit, I decided, and I can now, because he was swimming in the direction of Evie. So then I started screaming and shouting to Evie so that he must get out of the water. He did the smart thing, and he just swam straight for the rocks and crawled out onto the rocks. I did the stupid thing and tried to swim to shore around the corner, but I did go as close as possible to the rocks, in probably about 1 meter of water, so that he couldn't attack me, but I know it is possible that he can attack you there. And then all of a sudden I started feeling a tug on my float, so then was going for my float. So at that stage I was feeling a little bit better, because I know that the white is now between me and Evie, and at least he's giving us some time because he's eating the mussel cracker. So then it got loose, the float got loose, and I thought, okay, maybe it's out off the cracker now and I can swim. And then for a second and the third time he came back to the float. At that stage I unflipped the float from the gun, and I sponsored my Tech float. Louis, he's a new float here from Tech. So at that stage I sponsored my float to the white, so that he can chow the mussel cracker and go wherever he wants to with it. And yeah, it was a very nerve-wracking and long time. It probably took about 3-4 minutes to get to shore, but if you know there's a white in the water, it feels like 3 hours swimming to shore. Yeah, so that happened today. What turned out to be a late start. We couldn't get the keys from Raleigh for the gates, and then we wanted to come here at 5 o'clock this morning, and then we only got about here at 7:15, 7:30. So eventful day. Obviously we got out of the water. No more fishing for today, and I think it's going to be a little bit more of deep sea boat fishing for the next couple of trips, and less spear fishing. But yeah, if you like this video, there's plenty more of these. Hopefully I'll get in the water soon again. Please subscribe, leave a comment, and like, and hit the notification button. Thanks guys, thanks for watching.